Welcome back, guys. Mr. Theta in the flesh. Let's go. So I have another reading for you guys. I pulled some cards today. I had specific questions that I wanted to get some information from my healer angels moving into 2025 and beyond. This is for people who resonate with being some sort of a healer. You love life. You're very generous. You're kind. You love people. You're social. You're a giving person. You don't have to be a healer angel. You just take this as it resonates. This reading might not be for everybody, but the healer angel card did come out. All right, with the temperance card here. So I knew I was on the right track here. And yeah, so this reading is more about what are the people that have betrayed my healer angels going through these days, right now in this current time. What are they experiencing? What are they thoughts? How are they feeling? And a little bit of what's moving forward or currently now as the forward, right? So there might be a little bit of the past, there might be a little bit of the present, there might be a little bit of the future. That's how energy works. So take it as it resonates. If you're expecting certain things today, they might come a month or two from now or a year from now. If you're expecting something, like maybe something like this hasn't happened yet and someone sees this reading a year from now and they just went through that. So, time is fluid, situations differ, but yet they are very similar. Healer angels goes through similar things all the time. And yeah, so let's get into this read. It definitely has a positive ending from what I'm seeing here, so you want to stay for that. Yeah, so the people that have decided to go up against my healer angels for some reason or another, however this resonates in your life and however you experience this, could be from multiple people, this could be from a group of people, this could be from a lover, a friend, a family member, a co-worker. Take it as it resonates, that you would know your situation better than that. So what I'm seeing right off the bat, what came out first is the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? So what I'm getting off of that is, right away, whoever you were dealing with, my healer angels, my light workers, however that resonates for you, right? Whoever you've been dealing with, these people weren't that highly spiritual like yourself. They may have portrayed themselves as that. They may have mirrored your energy. They may know how to talk it, but do they really walk it? And so with the Queen of Swords in reverse, I'm seeing that strongly, that the spirituality was lacking. These weren't just rulers with whoever they are, right? Take it as it resonates. These weren't just rulers, they come out in reverse. And it's an interesting pull because there's plenty of cards in reverse here, and that's because of the question I had in mind when I was pulling the cards. So their actions towards you were in reverse, and it's going to get more detailed as I go along here. And right now, with the Seven of Swords in reverse, right now, what they really intended to do, however it is that they hurt you, however it is that they portray themselves in your life, whatever actions they've taken, not only did they want to sword you, right? But what is really is being said here is that they tried to portray you to the world as a deceptive person, someone that's full of themselves. Maybe you've talked to them about being some sort of a healer angel, whatever. However that looks like in your life, however that resonates. Maybe if you're a healer angel, whoever you deal with, you show love, you show kindness, you show respect. You see the good in people, you see the light beneath anything. And perhaps you've learned since then, perhaps you've been elevated, right? Either way, they tried to portray you in this, but with the Seven of Swords coming out in reverse, they did not succeed. Right now, remember, we're talking current time. Right now, they see they did not fully succeed to make you look like the sly, cunning, deceptive person, someone that betrays others, right? They tried to portray that, and most likely because they themselves are in this reverse energy, right? Swords, an earth sign could be involved, even though the swords could be an air sign, with it being in reverse, that goes down to the earth, and the earth sign could be involved. It doesn't matter the signs. You know how it resonates in your life. So right off the bat, that's what I'm seeing. So right now, whoever these people are, it may have been some time. It may have been 7 months. It may have been, there's so many numbers on here, it could have been any time. But I'm feeling this is more recent. I'd say since 2020, since 2019, I don't know. And so now, okay, let's just put it that way. That's what I'm feeling strongly. So yeah, they failed to portray you in this energy. Or maybe this is what they truly believed about you as well, because they were lacking spiritual insight and intuition. That's why. And when they took unjust actions, and you will see there's double confirmation on that. But yeah, either way, this came out in reverse, and now they're seeing that you're not this person that they portrayed you out to be. But it's obviously too late now that they see you, but that's how it goes sometimes. That's how God works sometimes. Perhaps you had to go through these experiences as well for that happy ending that I'm seeing here. The happy ending is in life, in emotions, and fulfillment. Not that kind of happy ending. That's a very minute part of life. No, all right. Anyways, so the next two cards here. All right, so this is a weird one. One card fell out sideways, so I'm gonna go with that. And another card fell out in reverse. So we got the Two of Wands that fell out sideways, and we got the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords in reverse. Right now, these people don't even know what to decide about you. They don't even know they don't even know what in the happened. They don't know what the fuck happened. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it and then blur that out. They don't even know what the fuck happened, to be honest with you. Not only are they indecisive about what to think about you, that would be with the Two of Wands potentially here, right? But it's sideways. They have no clue where to even start. And that's because they failed miserably to put you in this Eight of Swords energy. And they tried. This is where they wanted you, all right? But this is happening now, so I'm letting you know what's happening now. This is where they wanted you, but they failed miserably. They wanted you feeling abandoned, and in fact, they most likely did abandon you, and they wanted you hurt and bound up. They wanted you trapped in your own head. If this had anything to do that they could have remedied with communication, they purposely didn't give you that communication to keep you trapped, and to keep you blind, as well, so that you would go inwards and blame yourself, so that you would have conflicting thoughts about yourself, because intentionally, that is what they wanted you in this energy. Now they know that you're in this energy. You're not the person they thought you were, right? Currently, they don't know what to think. They see that you're not in this Eight of Swords anymore. This has reversed. Not only are you wise to what has occurred, right? God and your angels have been giving you the information slowly over time to really get you to put the pieces to the puzzle together, because with this Queen of Swords in reverse, these people didn't have the moral fiber, or should I say the integrity, to even let you know, the truth of their actions, their feelings, their intentions. They wanted to hide it because they wanted you trapped, hurt, lost, abandoned, out in the cold, completely. But like I always say, healer angels, that can't fully happen to a healer angel for good. You see, the angels are already assisting and taking off the blindfolds and the ropes, all right? And that's why this is now in reversed. So yeah, this is how they see, this is what they're seeing now. All right, this is what they're seeing now. Like I said, with the Lover's card here, doesn't matter if this is a lover, friend, co-worker. These were relationships for you, all right? These were relationships for you. And they really wanted you to feel like a fool. I'm pretty certain that you've taken leaps of faith on these individuals. We've started a journey with them in a happy state, in a lover's energy, for example. I feel like these people fooled you like they loved you. These people knew they didn't care about you. These people didn't have the right intentions for you from the start. That's what it seems like. Now that might sound harsh, but you gotta rewind whatever the situation was in your own life and double check with your soul, double check with your spirit, double check with your angels and God. Ask and you shall receive, so you'll get the answers you need inside, through a dream, through a download, through a realization, whatnot, right? A twin flame could have been involved here for some. Not for everybody, but for some. I feel that strongly. The lovers could be representing a twin flame card, right? And if this was your twin flame, this twin flame wanted to make a fool out of you. For some reason, this twin flame wanted to make a fool out of you. And they had absolutely no problem potentially watching you walk off a cliff. I don't know. They wanted to make a fool out of you. Yeah. And most likely, with the Lover's card here as well, most likely, if they chose someone else over you, again, they made a foolish mistake, and I'm feeling that strongly here. I'm feeling that strongly here, because if they chose somebody over you, and they participated in whatever this is, right now, look at these lovers. These lovers aren't holding hands. They don't look happy. One of the figures literally looks like is walking away, and look what's in between, fire and brimstone. It was a foolish action, is what I'm getting there. I kind of didn't get the right energy, but now I feel like I got through this properly. Yeah, something like that could have occurred here, and this, for some, not for everybody, right? And if this was lovers, like a couple that you knew, again, they wanted to make a fool out of you. They looked at you as a fool. Remember? They looked at you as a sly, cunning, deceptive person. They didn't believe that you were this kind individual that you portrayed yourself to be. And I'm certain that you have, because healer angels, they don't portray themselves as anything false. They portray themselves exactly how they are. And it doesn't mean you were perfect at the time whenever that happened, but your core essence is always pure. I know how healer angels roll. I've met many in my life. It's a rarity. It is a blessing to be in the presence of one. These people will treat you with kindness and love. The people lacking in spirituality, they're not going to appreciate a healer angel. And it will actually get them to do some weird-ass, shady things, because healer angels have too much love. Healer angels want to pour in. When it depends on the situation, some of that love might not resonate that well if the person is not resonating at that frequency, right? Again, what I was saying is further confirmed. What comes next, okay? What comes next is the Magician and the Six of Pentacles, okay? The reason that they wanted you to feel like a fool, most likely, is because, first of all, you're kind, you're always trying to lend a helping hand, regardless of what position these energies were in your life, whoever they are to you, however it resonates, male, female, whatever. Take it as it resonates. You're always offering a helping hand. They may be in a higher position, you're still willing to give. And because subconsciously, these people recognized you, regardless if they were highly spiritual or not. These people recognized you as the magician. You as the magician. They recognized you as the magician. Maybe not a healer angel. Maybe you didn't, that's the last thing they probably wanted to believe that you are. But they definitely knew right away that you were some sort of a magical manifestor, magical individual. They knew you have certain powers and control of elements, energies. They knew you were skilled, hardworking, a craftsman, somebody that could create things, energetically, physically. You've accumulated this, and this magical aura emanated from you, regardless of what level you were in your life. And you may have even had karmic debts to pay off at the time. Regardless, your magical abilities and your healer angel vibes, they were present at the time, so you'll know how this resonates with you, right? And yeah, that was one of the main reasons. They wanted to portray you as a sly, cunning individual, but now they see that they were wrong. So if you're wondering, if those people that have done these things to you, these energies that have betrayed you, hurt you, lied on you, threw dirt on you, stole something from you, your joy, your happiness, your time, your finances, whatever they managed to take from you, they see that they were wrong, regardless. They'll never admit it to you, though, that's for certain. Another thing I'm seeing here is they may have used some forms of magic against you as well. Some form of trickery, some form of ritual, regardless if they were aware of it or not. It may have just been in the form of jealousy, fear, malice, malicious intent, right? They wanted you to beg for help. They wanted you on the ground here, scared in a corner, hoping for a handout. But that's not what happened, and they see that's totally different now. What they see now is what I'm seeing right away. What they see now is that the angel came and lifted you up. So yeah, I'm not to say that you didn't suffer, and you know the level of your own suffering, you know the level of your own losses, right? And whatever has occurred. And you know the angels have lifted you up. God came in and healed you, right? Because the healer angels are not going to be left unhealed in the round. They're going to always be healed. They're going to always move forward. They're going to always reclaim their balance, right? And they're going to always get new blessings poured into their life for their healer angel path, for their choices, whatever got them in that position, whether in this life or another life, regardless how they became. This is what I'm seeing here, right? So yeah, so they wanted you to lay there in fear in a corner, begging for their help, but instead the angels came and assisted you, and you didn't need their help at all. Because they didn't offer you any help. They wanted you bound, stuck, and trapped, and now they don't know what to think about you anymore. So now most likely they do know that you're this magical person, and now most likely they do know you're a healer angel. And this is further confirmed here with the Hierophant card coming right after that. And the Hangman is with it as well, okay? All right, so what these people are seeing now is they wanted you stuck, because like I said, they wanted your life stuck in limbo. They didn't want you to produce. They didn't want you to produce your magic. They didn't want your magical abilities to be known, shine in the world, shine bright. They didn't want you to be seen, all right? Because they wanted to be right. They wanted you on their level, lacking spirituality, lacking grace, lacking divinity, lacking self-respect, lacking personal power, lacking any sensation that you're on any kind of throne in your own life, because they were projecting their insecurities onto you, and they wanted you in the same energy. And that's sad. It's sad, but it's all quite common, right? So they wanted you stuck. But with the Hierophant here, and this could be a high priestess, take it as it resonates, male or female, whatever. I mean, you're beyond that. You got spiritual secrets. This card reveals it all. You got spiritual secrets, probably some ancient knowledge, all sorts of things like that. You don't even have to try. This is already part of who you are. You don't even have to try. Remember, you've unlocked the secret key. You have the secret key. All right, you have a certain balance of light and dark. It's clearly evident here in the cards. You have a balance of light and dark. Perhaps you showed them just your light side. They didn't know you had a dark side. Now, I'm not saying having a dark side, it's not in the same sense. Your dark side is in the spirit. They came at your spirit, and they're experiencing backlash as well. And that's for certain. So they try to get a high priestess, Hierophant, stuck and immobile, hanging there. And they left you hanging as well after doing some of these things, making a fool out of you. Yeah, using some sort of dark magic spells, whatever, rituals against you. So yeah. So now this is how they're seeing you. They're also seeing you in this position as well. Not only a magical being, they're seeing you as a highly evolved spiritual being and a healer angel at that. So that's triple the trouble for the people that have done you wrong. For the people that have hurt my healer angels, that's triple the trouble. And that sucks. It sucks for them, but this is life. This is the spiritual world, and yeah, you're not stuck. If anything, the backlash from the realization, remember, they don't know what to think with this 2 of Wands sideways. They don't even know what to think. Their thoughts are all over the place. They can't make up their mind about you at all. And when this could be potentially, the backlash could be potentially of them being stuck. Perhaps your angels are reminding them of the light that exists in you and in the world, and of the darkness that could come from making harsh and awful decisions to try to purposely sabotage a good person, someone that likes to heal, somebody that has compassion, somebody that shows love. Remember, you showed, whoever these people are, you showed them a lot of love, sincere love. You were in union with these people, family, friends, whatever. This could have been groups of people, this could have been multiple people, right? So let's move on. So yeah, so what we get next, it's quite fitting. So the Justice card fell out in reverse, and the 5 of Pentacles fell out at the bottom, all right? It's quite telling. This was a very clear read. It came out really fast when I asked the right question, and I had the right question to ask in mind, right? And this is specifically, I wanted some clarity for my healer angels out there for, it doesn't have to be healer angel, but you know what I'm saying. Whoever this resonates with, and yeah, again, not only was it an injustice with the Justice in reverse, this was a horrible injustice. This injustice was intended, remember, to keep you hanging so that you don't produce your magic onto the world, begging for help, and being in the 5 of Pentacles. They wanted to blow away your abundance. They wanted you broke, poor. They wanted you without nothing. Perhaps you were succeeding at the time. Perhaps you were peaking. Perhaps you were in a very powerful position in your own accomplishments, in the physical sense, right? But this was an injustice. All right? This was an injustice, and the target of it, maybe this is one of the main reasons. Maybe they thought you were no healer angel. They knew you were magical, but they didn't believe you, and they thought maybe you were this cunning, sly, deceptive person, but you were succeeding, so they targeted. This probably rubbed them the wrong way. Now, these people could have been in higher position. They could have more than you. It don't matter. Take it as it resonates. You'll know who I'm talking about. But you see how the sword is coming down? There's no justice here. The sword is coming down, and the storm, whatever storm they brought into your life, was meant to blow away your abundance, your stability, everything. How cruel and careless. How cruel and careless to attempt to do this to a magical being, a master manifester, who's also a healer angel, who likes to bring balance into people, places, and things into the world. A hierophant, a highly advanced spiritual being that people could benefit learning from. Spiritual knowledge, things like that. Remember, it's part of whoever you are. Collective, you, spiritual, you. But yeah, it's all quite clear the way these cards came out. So the next 2 cards are Death in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so it's pretty clear how they're seeing you now. Whatever they wanted to end in your life, and they may have even wanted to end your life. I don't know. I don't know in your specific situation. Maybe not to those extremes, but they definitely wanted to see you lose all, if not everything. But now they're seeing that did not occur. The Death here is in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. So rejoice, collective, whoever you are. The angels weren't going to let you down. God wasn't going to abandon you like these people tried to abandon you. God wasn't going to leave you out in the cold like these people tried to leave you out in the cold. All right? Projecting their nonsense onto you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here as well. Like I said, with the Death card, maybe for some of you, this was like a new beginning. You were in a new stage. The Death card could represent new beginnings sometimes. And they wanted to end that for you as well. So let's say you moved to a new area and you just started, this was a new beginning for you, and you were doing well. They targeted your new beginning. They didn't want you to celebrate this new beginning. They wanted to harm you. Like I said, the injustice, it's quite clear. They thought they wanted to make a fool out of you. They probably laughed at you as a fool. This could have been a couple. This could have been more people, I'm just saying. I'm just picking up all the energies as they come out. And yeah. And they wanted a new beginning off of taking something from you, destroying your life, or energetically thwarting your trajectory, you know, trying to keep you bound and stuck, not even recognizing yourself. The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. They may have screwed up their own new beginnings, and they might be feeling and thinking that right now as well, for messing with a highly spiritually in tuned healer, angel, magical being that they had no business of attacking in this manner. And yeah, that's another thing I'm seeing here. When if they've been looking for the wheel to turn in their favor, with the death in reverse on top, that's not happening. That's not what they're getting. Yeah, so that's another thing I'm strongly feeling here. So again, it's pretty clear cut. They targeted everything, your stability, your happiness, your joy. This was quite calculated. This wasn't a coincidence. And let me clarify something as well. However that looks like or look like in your life, the way I'm saying it, it sounds very dramatic, right? But if you really think about it, that's what it is. I'm talking spirituality, I'm talking energy. It may have manifested in your life with a few words, with a simple action, but there's a deeper meaning to everything. There's a deeper meaning to every relationship. There's a deeper meaning to every interaction. This was spiritual. And that's how I'm reading these cards. This is a spiritual reading, an energy reading. We're not talking about the details of what was said, how it was done. This is serious in a spiritual sense, right? This is seeing beyond the veil and understanding what occurred, right? So again, what's happening now is not only with the Two of Wands sideways, they don't know what to think anymore. They're very indecisive. It's not just in two directions, they're all over the place. Maybe they're wondering why they did what they did. Was it worth it? Maybe they didn't know. Again, they didn't believe you. They didn't trust you. They looked at you as a fool. They may have laughed at you. They may have laughed at you. They may have tried to humiliate you as well. Excuse me, however that looks to you. So right now, what came out on top, all right, is 10 of Wands and 5 of Swords. Basically what came out next is 10 of Wands and the 5 of Swords in reverse on top. Right now, collective, whoever you are, if this reading is resonating with you, if you've been through something like this, you know this was life-changing, you know this was painful, you know this may have even woken you up. Maybe you didn't even know why half of these things occurred, and then you finally woke up. You know that you have some sort of angelic ties, you have some sort of a healer mission, you have some sort of a healing quality, right? Right now, these people are heavily burdened. You see how that word came out? They're heavenly burdened. Basically, heaven's whooping their ass. The heavens are on your side, clearly. What happened here was a direct injustice with the justice in reverse. These people target everything. Your joy, your money, your relationships, everything. I know it sounds cliche, but this is all right here. It's quite clear to read. And they're heavenly burdened. I keep saying that. They're heavenly burdened. They're heavily burdened. They're heavily burdened by this. Now, I don't know what that looks like in their life. This could manifest in many ways. But since it came out heavenly burdened, you put the pieces together, how that may look like. And that could come out in any way, because you don't want the heavens you don't want the heavens against you. You don't want that kind of level of ass whooping. You just don't. And they're heavily burdened by this, by the fact that they did this, because most likely they're getting they're getting their lash back, they're getting the backfire, the boomerang, call it whatever you want, the karma, right? They tested it, they tested you, they wanted to expose you as some sort of a fraud, they tested it, they went up against God and the angels, they went up against a healer for no apparent reason, just because, I don't know, maybe you annoyed them, the light inside of you, your spiritual knowledge annoyed them, maybe you're someone who's much more spiritually intelligent than they've ever encountered even, but you don't look like it maybe in the earthly plane, but you have the spiritual knowledge, but you look like a regular person, like me, like anyone. So maybe that's why they wanted to test you and challenge you. Again, they're heavenly burdened, and everything they try to do, the betrayal is in reverse. The humiliation, the shame they try to project onto you and put into your life to affect you. It was an injustice. It's all in reverse. They're seeing all this. They're seeing it had no effect. It had no effect. It absolutely had no effect. It may have had an effect. Obviously, it had an effect because obviously you went through something. That's pretty clear, because some of the readings I've caught onto this last year, and I'm sure if you had readings, this is something you know, you've experienced this. Why do I have to convince you? You know what you've been through. You know that this was people that were close to you, or that pretended to be close to you. You know now these people were not even close to having your spiritual abilities, and they hated you for that. They hated you for your spiritual abilities, for your spiritual knowledge, for your loving nature. They just hated you for that. It's that simple, guys. It's not rocket science. This is all spiritual. They just hated you for that. They either wanted you to be the same as them, or they wanted to disprove you. And that's a lesson they're going to have to learn in the spiritual plane, because now they're heavily burdened. And like I said, they know that everything they wanted you to feel is in reverse. It's gone. It's Dunsky. Finito. Kaput. Dead on it's dead. And as this has been lifted off of you, that's when their burdens have started to accumulate. Law of karma. That's justice. The injustice They want it against you, flipped in your favor. The wheel will always turn, right? The wheel will always turn. This is why it's always a good idea to be kind in the world and treat people with love and respect and kindness, and try not to misunderstand people too heavily or take things too personally, and do your best. Again, the next few cards, we have the Moon card and we have the Ten of Cups. All right. What I get off this energy here right off the bat, considering the read and the nature of this read and everything we're talking about, what I'm getting off of this is, they were very deceptive. They were very deceptive in making you feel and believe that your connection to them was this Ten of Cups, that this was fulfillment, happiness, these people you could love, trust. You may have loved and trust these people beyond imagination. Of course you did, healer angel, right? But you were being deceived. You were being deceived. These people were mirroring your energy with that Queen of Swords in reverse. They were not even close as spiritual. And again, remember, I told you what they targeted. Your stability, they targeted your fulfillment, your joy. If you had a family, they targeted your family. If this was in the family, if you had close friends, they targeted everything. Anything that made you happy. Basically, they wanted to annihilate your entire life. Listen to me. You know how it felt. Don't question it. Don't try to make sense of it in the physical plane. Like, yeah, there's a misunderstanding. Oh yeah, maybe I'm paranoid. You know how heart and soul crushing this was for you. It was intentional. They wanted to crush you on every level, and now they're heavenly burdened. Big time. Seeing none of it worked. Seeing you getting elevated. Maybe you elevated to this higher fun afterwards. After being stuck, right? With the Hanged Man. Maybe you elevated. This is part of why they're so heavily burdened, seeing nothing worked. Wanted to end you. With the Death in reverse they're seeing, they did not end you. And they're seeing the Wheel of Fortune turn in your favor. They could feel it. Even if they're not seeing it, they could feel it. The Star cards out here, you could be in the public eye and they're watching you. They're heavily watching you. But so is heaven, and heaven is watching you too. And that's why they're heavenly burdened. And that's between Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups. They wanted to burden your wish fulfillment, your happiness and joy. These people are thieves, straight up thieves. Straight up thieves. Thieves. They wanted to rob you blind. Rob you of everything. This is all energetic. They didn't come in, if it was your house, they didn't come and physically take your house. They wanted to affect you so that they could take that house, to let you lose it somehow. They wanted to put you bound. They wanted to isolate you, put you in some sort of a mental prison for sure. Ten of Swords is here as well. All right? They literally wanted to be a nightmare, and they laughed at it. They laughed at you as you're some sort of a fool. That's some sick stuff, you guys. What I'm telling you is pretty sick. This is not, yeah. The energy here is so heavy, and it's bringing me right back into some of those readings that I've done. Either way, like I said, this is ultimately, yeah, money is money, finances is finances, your craft, whatever it is, could have been your work that was targeted. They may have targeted your work, your business, your career, the way you make money to take you out, to keep you stuck from producing, from being a craftsman, right? From thinking that you're a fool to have love and deserve love. Let me tell you something, collective. You're a healer angel. You deserve the greatest love that you can get. And I'm sure you've learned this now with the Hierophant being here. You deserve your Ten of Cups. You know what you deserve now. You've learned. These people were like, I don't know. These people were like sent into God to be tested, most likely. What would they do with a healer? If a healer angel comes in their life, what would they do? And they failed the test miserably, right? And you may have been tested too, to see what you would tolerate, to see if you know what you deserve in life, to see if you know who you are, to see if you remember your mission and remember who you are. This is a heavy read, you guys. I'm getting all passionate about it too. I'm really starting to feel the energies here. So being a healer angel could look in so many different ways. You could be in different fields of work. The way you heal, the way you help. This isn't just, when I say healer angel, don't automatically imagine a winged creature that just goes, oh, but you might have healing hands. Heck, you might have wings that, use your mind. Do you see your wings? Do you feel your wings? Maybe you have them, right? Either way, healer angels, you probably have them in the heavens. Not so much here though. And there's a reason for that. Only God knows the reason. Let's continue. So not only do we know a little bit of the intentions, so that you could finally bury this, if this is resonating. You could finally bury this, and for sure, you got to be very careful and mindful about whoever these people are, even if it's a twin flame or not. This twin flame, especially if this twin flame or whoever this is, chose somebody else over you or went somewhere else, making fun of you, thinking you're some sort of a fool, regardless of how this looks like in your life. Do not ever accept this person back. Do not ever accept anything like this ever again. And I don't think you can. I don't think you can, basically. I don't think you ever will. Too much has happened. You have learned too much. You had to heal. You've had to rebalance your own life. But either way, what they're seeing is, they're seeing things clearly now, right? They're seeing that perhaps the sun ain't shining, the rainbows and sun ain't shining on their 10 of cups, on their love, on their family life, on whatever it is that's supposed to bring them happiness, joy, and fulfillment, is under the moon now. It's cold and icy. It's real cold and icy over there, where whoever these people are. And they'll never tell you that. But that's something, and I'm not saying you need to celebrate that. Healer angels, you'll be like, oh shit, that's sad. You're probably sitting there right now. Oh man, I wish them the best. Oh man, I should pray for them. I know you. I know who you are. I know you're doing that. You're not even celebrating any of this. That's the difference. Now that's the difference between high vibrational and low vibrational people. You're not even celebrating. But I'm telling you, part of their karma and everything they're for doing what they tried to do, their freaking 10 of cups is heavily in the icy area, under the moon. That moonlight is cold as ice. And it gets colder with each moon cycle, I tell you. They got freaking energetic parasites coming to pluck at them. Some of these people might have a dog. There's a white dog. There's another kind of dog. I don't know. Doesn't have to be. There's some buildings. Regardless. That sucks. That's sad. That sucks and that's sad. That makes me sad. Because ultimately, if you resonate with being a healer angel, you want everybody to be in a harmonious energy. You want everybody to experience the 10 of cups. Ultimate fulfillment, happiness, and joy in relationships. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy that these people have done this to you, collective. I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely sorry, but you need to rejoice a little bit too. You've made it. You've elevated. God has healed you as well on many levels. Your angels have come through for you and protected you. God knows how bad this attack was. God knows the level of the sword that came at you at this injustice. I told you, your business may have been attacked with a magician here. Your work, your craft. Everything was targeted. Money, I've already said everything here at the bottom of the deck. Just look at that, 5 of cups. This was the ultimate thing. You stuck, just completely unhappy. Stuck and unhappy, broke, unable to perform your craft, not feeling unworthy of love and friendship. What the who are these people? No, but seriously, this is what they wanted at the bottom of the deck, 5 of cups. They wanted everything spilled and they wanted you to be stumbling and mumbling and sitting in a corner here, not knowing. They wanted you in that energy with the 10 of swords. They wanted you to lose your mind. They wanted you gone. And they thought it was funny all at the same time, like it was some sort of a game. How foolish is that? How foolish are these people? If this was your twin flame, oh my God. This is no longer your twin flame. That contract is void. That contract is void for lifetimes. You know how they talk about, oh, they always find a way to come back together. No, God still has the final word. God still has the final say. That contract is cut. Not just in this life, endless lives after. No matter where you go to do your healing work, healer angel, you're going to be elevating. Remember, I touched on this in one of my readings. It's only up and up for you from here because you've passed so many tests to get to this level, right? That contract is void. That is no longer your twin. That's done. Forget it. It's never, you won't even run into this energy. And they tell you, oh, you'll always think about this energy and you could never forget and you'll always be bound. And that's freaking nonsense. God has the power to heal you completely and solely. You won't even be thinking about this person when your real freaking 10 of cups comes in, because that's your happiness at the end of the storm. What happens after the storm? The rainbow comes out. That's your future healer angel collective. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And they could stay in the icy moon energy until they learn something. And hopefully they do. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit passionate. Let me break it up and do a dance. Break it up and do a dance. How do you like my jeans and pants? Anyways, I just wanted to change the energy. I got a little angry. This energy is heavy. And when you understand spirituality like that, and you know what's really happening, these people can't fool you. You know this happened. Of course it makes you mad. Of course it makes you angry. But look, you already know, you probably already foresaw this. You're obviously someone highly intuitive with the Hierophant card, High Priestess card. You've had spiritual powers your whole life. You've been highly spiritual your whole life. Man, this shit has been happening through your whole life at different levels. Young friends, middle-aged friends, high school friends, young adult friends, and people. Man, people have put you into these nonsensical competitions, nonsensical attacks, all because they could sense that shit from you. The magician, your spirituality, all right? Your healer angel vibes, you always seeking peace and balance in any situation. For yourself, you must have had to learn something. Either way, we got through the bottom here. Either way, we know what's up. This is what they wanted to. But guess what? What's happening now? Remember, this is current energy. That's them right now. That's them right now in an icy cold energy. Heavenly burden. They're 10 of Cups affected. Whatever that looks like for them doesn't necessarily mean family or relationship. That could be whatever brought them joy. It's affected. That's karma. Whatever they wanted you in this, look at the devil in here. Look at the war. This is what they wanted you to feel. Cowering in fear in a corner somewhere, begging for help. This is what they wanted you, while they stood there with the sword, with the desolation there, looking all high and mighty above you, like the monsters that slaved your light. Nonsense. Reversed, bitch. That's what's up. That's where that's at right now. This is energetic, you guys. This is energetic. This is out of your control. You didn't even do anything for this. You didn't even hope for this. Whoever these people and energies are, you saw them as the lovers. I don't mean you wanted to be their lover. This doesn't necessarily mean a lover. If it was, you definitely love this person. This could be any relationship that have done this to you, right? Take it as it resonates. Energy reading. Yeah, it's sad. And I know you're not celebrating this. And like I said, I know you're probably praying for the happiness. But that's the other thing. If this was a twin flame involved, believe me, God will heal you from that. God will heal you from that. Nothing's going to stop your 10 of Cups from coming in, your ultimate fulfillment. It's interesting. It's a very interesting reading. So let's continue. So I'm almost done here, guys. I'm going to try to run through this fast because I've really touched on a lot, and it's a little bit more the same up here. So again, what we get is the 10 of Swords and the World. So yeah, this is pretty clear. This ultimate betrayal, this mind game, this manipulation, whatever attack they formulated against you, they wanted to end your world, right? But what's happening now, and this is quite telling, is that shit's over. That cycle is complete. And the freaking angels came and collected all those swords, all those weapons, is putting them in a sack, and these swords are out of your life. That's what's happening. That's double symbolism right here. That's a very telling part of the story, you guys. Right? This is current energy. Maybe moving into the future even a little bit. If people are still experiencing a little bit, everyone's in a slightly different timeline. You could be slightly behind. Your healing might be just, everyone's in a different timeline. Regardless, take it as it resonates. Again, this is further confirmed here. With the Justice in reverse, this is double Justice in reverse, you guys. I can't say it enough. If you've had doubts and you're like, maybe now, after some time, maybe now I could see their side of things, or maybe now I'll understand, or maybe they were going through something, or maybe they were this, or maybe they were that, and no, with the double Justice in reverse card, this was highly coordinated, highly intentional on a spiritual level. This could have been a subconscious spiritual war of epic proportions, designed to test you. Yeah, and you've passed the test from what I'm seeing here. All right, you're the one. All right, so yeah, they wanted to end your world. This is double confirmation, two world cards. 10 of Swords, Justice in reverse, double world cards. They wanted to end your world here as well with this great injustice. This is double confirmation here. Double confirmation here. Yeah. Yeah, double confirmation here. That's crazy. And what else is happening? Right now, they see that you're beginning on something new. You're some sort of a portal walker. You've activated the ability to move through into a new dimension. You may have experienced a tremendous transformation physically, mentally, spiritually. This is evident. They see this now, and they feel like that's an injustice. Because remember, they are heavenly burdened right now. All right? Their happiness and joy is on ice. They're looking at spilled cups, whatever that looks like to you. And I know, like I said, you're not celebrating this. Because remember, you saw the 10 of Cups with them most likely. Whoever these energies are. But yeah, this is again double meaning. They wanted to end your world with this injustice, but now they feel like it's an injustice, that you may have a new beginning, that whatever it is they threw at you, that's completely done. So that's how I'm reading that here. Again, this is confirmed. If this came out, the 3 of Cups came out in reverse with the Fool card. Again, you guys, if this was lies, slander, gossip, some sort of a party scene, whatever the heck that is, this ain't a celebration anymore. This is in reverse now. This ain't a celebration anymore. This is in reverse now. When they laughed at you as being this fool, now they're seeing you. They ain't celebrating this anymore. Now they're seeing you journeying into a whole new beginning, for example. And now they're seeing your connection, your balanced connection to the angelic realm, and even your balanced connection to your dark side. However that looks like to you. Maybe they thought you were weak. Maybe they thought you were weak. Magical, but weak. Regardless, maybe they see you as that. They can't tell, oh yeah, this makes more sense. Remember, they don't know what to think of you. They don't know what you are anymore. A healer, angel, a devil, they don't know what you are. They're completely confused. They might be, this is what I mean. Are you an angel? Are you a devil? What are you? Why are we having heavenly burdens? Why is there happiness on ice? You see how this reading is quite clear cut. So that's what's happening right now. Shit ain't a party anymore. It was never a party. It was never a game. It was never a party. It was never a game. Again, like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles here and the Queen of Wands in reverse on top, everything you've been through, be ready for transformations. Be ready for rewards. Be ready for this. Be ready for these breakthroughs. No matter how it looks like in your life, breakthroughs could happen overnight, you guys. God is good like that. Especially after all this. Do you really think you're not going to deserve some sort of a justice with these injustices occurring in your life? If you're a healer angel, you resonate with that. You're this magical being. You're this kind, loving person. The stars out here. You're some sort of a star seed, star child for sure. The heavens love you. So yeah, expect this. Expect breakthroughs in this. No matter how that comes in. Through another person, through yourself, through God, through a donation. Who knows what that looks like? Right? And what I'm strongly getting here is anyone in this reverse energy ain't welcome to be a part of that. Ain't welcome to celebrate with you in any shape, way, or form. That's what I'm getting here strongly. And this, when you may have been, when this occurred, like I said, this is a mix of then and now. Maybe you were experiencing some sort of a breakthrough in your financial life, in your material world. And maybe you were overly trusting. Maybe you were part of this, yeah. Regardless, whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse, these people, these energies, they're not coming with you. They're not coming in for your new breakthroughs. They don't deserve the piece of anything of you. They don't deserve your healing, balanced love. They don't deserve your magical presence. Yeah, they don't. They just don't. And they definitely don't deserve your spiritual insights. Yeah, because they didn't even want to believe that you had anything spiritual about you. Remember? They wanted you to believe, they wanted people, places, and things, or convince themselves that you were a fake fraud. That's what I'm heavily seeing here. Again, they wanted you burdened. They wanted this healer angel burdened. This is double confirmation here, another 10 of Wands. But God and the angels and your healer angel nature have been bringing balance, which is, again, remember when I said they're heavenly burdened? If this isn't double confirmation, I don't know what is. They're heavenly burdened. All right? While you're getting balanced out, they're getting double the burdens. They're getting double the burdens. It's just burdensome for them to realize that you weren't a fraud and that they did this heavy attack that affected your life. That's burdensome in its own right. But don't expect to hear that from them. Yeah. Either way, you're being balanced out, collective. Your cup is going to be refilled. Your cup is going to be refilled. I see the 10 of Cups here as well. Again. Yeah. You're going to have some kind of breakthroughs. And you're going to be in this... You're going to be... They're seeing you now as this King of Pentacles regardless as well. King and Queen of Pentacles. Take it as it resonates. Right? And they're seeing you as a star. They're seeing you as a star. They're finally seeing everything clearly now. I'm almost at the end of the reading, you guys. They're seeing it very clearly now. They see the heavens pouring into you, and they see you clearly now. You might actually meet another star seed, or someone highly favored, another healer angel. You could be the King of Pentacles in this person's life. This person could be the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in your life. Regardless, just, you know, with the double, I'm strongly feeling you're going to meet somebody, collective, whoever you are. If you haven't already, you're going to meet somebody. And look, the both of you are going to get poured love from the heavens. Look at that. Right? And this is confirmed with the bottom of the deck. This union here, this, when the stars align, another breakthrough, another Ace of Pentacles, double confirmation on the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever these people try to steal from you, you're going to be getting it all back. Double Ace of Pentacles, multiple breakthroughs, huge ones. Potentially love, potentially aligning more with people that resonate with your soul, who recognize who you are, who see your good qualities. This is all divinely ordained. This couldn't have occurred 5 years from now. 5 years from now, 5 years ago. This couldn't have occurred then. It was a different time. Everyone was in a different energy. This is part of the divine path. So it's a special magical time, and that's why you should always remain in faith, because you could be going through the worst of the worst. And people could be gunning for you, and then God could turn it all around for you, like boom, like that. Double Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like the second breakthrough is related to the star here, to the stars here. So stars, that's multiple stars. I really highly feel like this could be a relationship, because the stars and the King of Pentacles falls on top of the 10 of Cups. This could be your happily ever after as well. Guys, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you were wondering what's going on with whoever these people are in your life, could be people, places, and things, jobs, friends, family, lovers, whatever. This is what the energy is of today. This is what the energy is today. So you might not feel fully there because maybe you're almost there. Some of you are right there now as I speak. For some, this will occur later. For some, this already occurred a few months ago. So I don't know how it looks for who. Take it as it resonates. Guys, as always, this is not spiritual advice. Don't make any important decisions with your life based on this. This is just me reading cards. They're just cards. I'm reading the energy of the cards, and I'm using my intuition to read. I had specific questions, and I was able to read the cards to get the answers. As always, take it as it resonates. Don't make it fit. Always trust your intuition. Trust God. Trust your closest allies. Whatever. Be mindful of the decisions you make regardless. And yeah, even if you found this mildly entertaining, I'm happy with that as well. That's what I'm strongly feeling here. I got quite passionate about it. So the energy is very strong, right? Guys, thank you. That's another read. Remember, these people made a fool out of you. They targeted everything. They were thieves in your life. They came to rob you of your light, of your divinity, of your destiny, of your path, of your desire to heal. They wanted you shocked and in a nightmare with the Ten of Swords. They wanted to end your world multiple times. Double confirmation. Everything is double confirmed here with the double injustices confirmed. Don't go back to these people. You know what, even if they improve over time, love them, respect them, wish them whatever. But you deserve so much more. You deserve the real Ten of Cups. You're a star. You deserve a star in your life. Don't settle for bullshit. Don't settle for people and their bullshit, their lack of spiritual awareness or their meanness. I'm sure you have learned by now. And if you don't know, I'm telling you, you deserve it all. You deserve it all. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for less. If you've been through all this, be patient. Keep working. Keep healing. Keep walking in a better light. Keep doing your best. You deserve the best. And justice is coming. Justice is coming. Because this was a great injustice in your life, healer angels. I'm so sorry again. I'm so sorry again. I'm even getting teary-eyed here. I'm so sorry again. But continue walking on that path. Don't give up. Everything is observed and watched. And this battle that you've been through, it wasn't ignored. It was there to make you stronger. It was there to bring you... It's all part of your destiny. It's all part of your divine path. So just don't settle for less. The more you continue settling for less, especially after everything you've been through, the more... your breakthroughs won't come in as fast. Your Ten of Cups won't arrive if you keep falling for the same stuff, if you keep falling for the same energy, if you haven't learned your lesson. If you don't know your worth, if you don't know your value, if you don't know what you deserve, if you don't know you're a healer angel, if you don't know how magical you are, if you don't know you're a freaking shining bright star. If you want the stars to really align, don't settle for less, don't go back. Love these people, forgive these people. I'm telling you, it'll all heal. Guys, much love, thank you. Hopefully this video resonated for some, and yeah. Bye. I hope you found it entertaining, at least. Bye. Or useful, or healing. This is current energy, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.